As she gives Jessie her vest, she notices an armed woman running into the crowd with an American flag and pushes Jessie down for cover right before a bomb explodes, killing almost all the protesters. For several minutes Jessie can't hear anything and she has to deal with her shock. However, Lee quickly comes out to take pictures of all the bodies. Jessie forces herself to take a picture too, not wanting to be seen as lesser. Later at a hotel where all journalists are staying, Lee and Joel discuss their options with their mentor Sammy while Lee tries to upload her pictures regardless of the slow Wi-Fi. There are rumors of a big attack on July 4th to make it historically relevant, but they aren't sure if believing it. At that moment the power goes out, which happens often since the war started, and that's why the hotel has a generator ready. After some prodding, Sammy learns the duo will drive through the country's war zones to reach DC, but not to cover the front lines. They want the last interview with the president, who hasn't given an interview in 14 months. In fact, journalists get shot if they approach the White House. Sammy thinks their plan is insane and even knows what the best route to reach DC is, so Lee guesses he wants to reach DC too. However, Sammy wants to go to the front lines in Charlottesville, Virginia, and he needs a ride. At first Lee and Joel are worried because Sammy is too old to run, but in the end Lee agrees to bring him. Afterward, Lee tries going to a room on the 10th floor and the receptionist reminds her that the power comes and goes, so using the elevator could be a risk. At that moment she's approached by Jessie, who has come to thank her and give her the vest back. Lee tells her to keep it and to get a helmet for the future. Jessie explains she's been a regular photographer so far and she's trying to become a war one, which is why Lee is her hero. Later in her room, Lee takes a bath to try to relax, but she's haunted by all the atrocities she's seen in the many wars she's covered. There's been disgusting amounts of death, destruction, and torture, and Lee took pictures of all of it while being unable to help those in need. The next morning the group gets ready to leave and Lee is shocked to see Jessie in the car. She has an argument with Joel, who calls out Lee's hypocrisy on many points. She's fine with Sammy who can't run, and all journalists start at that age, including Lee herself. With no arguments left, Lee agrees to bring Jessie, but only if they drop her at Charlottesville with Sammy. The group takes off, and when they leave the city, Sammy reminds Jessie to pay attention. The roads are full of abandoned or broken cars, so they must drive around them. At a checkpoint, soldiers make sure to check their journalist IDs before letting them pass. During the trip, Sammy and Joel discuss what kind of questions Joel can make during the interview, like touching on the subjects of disbanding the FBI and using airstrikes against American citizens. Eventually they find a gas station guarded by 3 armed guys. They really need the fuel, so they risk stopping. At first the men don't want to share.